You want to have great tasting coffee with a bit of a kick to boost your metabolism and get your energy going in the morning. This is a quick fix, and everything can be done and brewed in one pot. You take about 2 tablespoons. I fill this tablespoon up rounded with my coffee. Use your flavor of coffee that you like, whether it's Kroger brand, Walmart brand, Maxwell House, Nescafe, any of those. Use about 2 tablespoons rounded. Place it into your cup. I've already put the water in the back. It's filled up. Then take a third of a cup of stevia or stevia blend, or your favorite sweetener or sweetener that you have on hand. The one I have is the Kroger Stevia 0-calorie sweetener blend. I use a third of a cup. I have a little bit of this Ghirardelli premium baking cocoa, 100% cocoa, unsweetened cocoa powder. And I used a spoon like this, and I didn't round it up. I put probably 3/4 of a spoon each time, and I did that twice and put in there. And then I added about 1/8 of a teaspoon of crushed red pepper. I don't have my 1/8, so I used my 1/4 cup. They are very well used, and I only filled it about halfway up. So if you like it really spicy, if you like spicy food, you like the extra kick, go ahead, if you're brave, and put a quarter teaspoon in there and see how you like it. Might be a little bit too much, might be just enough. So you add this all into your brewing bowl. And lastly, add some cinnamon extract. I have pure cinnamon extract because it's what I have on hand right now. I also have cinnamon sticks, cinnamon powder. But cinnamon powder, when added to any kind of liquids that you end up putting ice with, they seems to clump up. This is going to be a hot mixture, but I want to make sure that it is well mixed in. I don't want to overpower the coffee. I want to add just enough zest to it. So I'm only going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 drops there. Whew, you can really smell it. It has a little bit of a leak. I might have shut the lid enough, and whew. And trust me, I am a tightwad. I got this one from Ollie's, 89 cents. Normally $1.99 at a lot of stores. McCormick. If you don't have an Ollie's nearby, find any other Save-A-Lot grocery store to help save you a couple dollars. Now, all you do is, I like my coffee stronger, and it would help if I had it. Do I have it plugged in? It says that I was using my blender last night to make some cappuccino fluff. Protein cappuccino fluff. Right, helps to have it plugged in. So, plug it in. Now, me personally, with mine, I like the bowl flavor. I like it to be stronger. And let's brew. And then I'll be back in a few minutes and show you what it tastes like and give you more of the benefits of what each of these spices will do to help you with your weight loss endeavors. Be back soon. Hey y'all, it's Marta back from Just Living Life, and I have my coffee here. Sorry about that. See it? Yes, it's very dark. It's how I like my coffee, dark. It is sweet. It has the taste of, you can smell the cinnamon. You can't taste the pepper in it. You can, there's the hint of chocolate. It's really, really good. There are so many other ways that you can add on to the benefits of just this cup of coffee. You can also add, if you want to make a bulletproof coffee, you can add coconut oil or MCT oil or some butter. If you're trying to be a little bit calorie conscious, trying to fit it into your macros, you can use a lower fat butter or a healthier butter like some of the no salt butters, as well as the Irish butters. Um, or you can just use a little bit instead of a full tablespoon of MCT oil or coconut oil. You can use a half of one. Um, so you're still getting the benefits. Um, and this is good by itself. Um, some people do like to lead more towards the keto way of life. Um, I've done keto. I lost a lot of weight with keto. And as soon as I leaned back into eating the way my husband does, which is just the way I am now, just eating regular everyday food, um, but portion control, watching what I'm eating, watching what I'm doing, and trying to incorporate some exercise every day into my life or every couple of days. And I'm nowhere near perfect, nobody is. And so I tend to exercise when I feel like it, and we need to really learn to push ourselves, and that includes me. um, and so, I do that sometimes. I went for almost a week this past week, uh, not doing anything in particular to aid my exercise health. So, for me, the exercise part, yes, it is to help with losing weight. It's to help raise my metabolism. It helps with my heart health. My endurance with being able to deal with life. It lifts my mood. It makes me feel better overall, all the way around. And even though those demons tell me, no, no, you don't want to do that. You don't want to exercise. Just sit there. Just work on your stores. Uh, read. Clean house. And clean house can help, if you're really getting into it, or gardening, anything like that. Um, Exercise doesn't have to be a struggle. Um, and we don't think of cleaning house as exercise. We don't think of going out in the garden and hoeing our garden as exercise, but it is. It's helping our bodies raise our metabolisms and get that good oxygen into our blood, so that helps oxidize the bad stuff that's in there. Now, I told you that I would give you some of the benefits of the add-ins that I put in this coffee. I apologize if every once in a while I'm looking to what looks like to the right or to the left or whatever. I have my phone turned sideways. I've almost always used my phone for my videos, so I have a tab over to the left so I can concentrate on it, but every once in a while I'll switch over and I'll look directly at my phone, and when I do, it looks like I'm looking off. I am not, disclaimer, I am not a doctor, I am not a health fitness coach, I am not anything in those manners. I am not certified to be able to tell you how to lose weight. All I'm doing is telling you what helps me in my weight loss transformation. I am currently down to 197.6. I'm very excited. I hit Wonderland a week or two ago, and honestly, I wanted to wait another week or two till I hit at like 195. Um, I just wanted to make sure that, for me, okay, I've made it this far. I've been yo-yo. I've been up and down and up and down, and there's a lot of times when I've fought with the normal thinking of how you should lose weight, and it's cutting out everything that you don't like, that's good for you. You've got to cut out all your breads and all your pasta. You got to cut out all your sweets and anything that tastes good in your diet, and that's not true. Last night we had pepperoni sauce, sausage pepperoni casserole with rigatoni noodles. I had cappuccino protein fluff for dessert, and I literally only made half of what most of the recipes call for, because I've noticed, me personally, there's no way. I have a hard time eating just what is put into the amount I made last night. It's basically one serving of protein powder and some fluids and xanthan gum. And I used the sugar-free cappuccino that you can get at Kroger's and Walmart's. Um, I will eat eggs. I do try to be a little bit more health conscious. I eat a um, bacon that's a chicken bacon. It's already pre-cooked. All I got to do is heat it up a little bit, throw it in the pan, or throw it in the microwave. I prefer it heated up in the pan because it makes it softer. Um, I eat chili. I'll eat spaghetti. I will eat tacos. But I also make healthier choices. I will add half an avocado or a whole avocado to my meals during the day to give myself some good added fats. I will watch, try to watch my calories. Um, do I put them down every day? I use my Fitness Pal. No. Um, do I, uh, am I strict in what I eat? No. I live my life, and I've learned that in order to make this work for me and to be a permanent solution for me, I have to continue to do this. Excuse me for a second. Okay, sorry about that. My not so little puppy and my cat don't always get along very well. He's actually very big. I'll have to show some pictures of him, take some pictures and post it to show y'all, because I had a video where I showed where he was like wee little. He was on my shoulder, and now he's like huge, and he's not even 6 months old yet. He is a pit bull puppy, and he is rotten, and he thinks he should sleep in our bed. So, and he takes up half of it. Um, so, ooh, I can taste the peppers now. So I wanted to tell you a little bit, since, like I said, my disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, and I honestly do not concentrate on remembering everything for the reasons why something is good for me when I eat it. Maybe I should, but if I've read it and I know that it has health benefits, I remember that it is good for me, that it will help me, but I don't always remember why. So I did take a few notes, and I will add the links to where I got these notes from, for the benefits of the cocoa and for the cayenne pepper and for the cinnamon. Um, for the cocoa, the health benefits of cocoa include decreased inflammation, improved heart and brain health, blood sugar, and weight control, and healthy teeth and skin. It's nutritious and easy to add. It's nutritious and easy to add to your diet in creative ways. They suggest that you use dark chocolate, non-alkalized cocoa, that contains more than 70% cocoa if you want to maximize your health benefits. Um, the whole idea is to use cocoa that is, like they said, 70%, uh, the 70% cocoa or more, and then use your own sweetener when you make something instead of buying cocoa that's already pre-sweetened. The pre-sweetened is what's going to get you, and there are some disagreements in the health world about the negativity of sucralose, using a sucralose based sweetener, which happens to be a lot of the sweeteners that are out there. But it has been shown that if sucralose alone is put in to a sweetener, it has more health benefits as a standalone over the sucralose that has added maltodextrin. I probably just butchered that word, but it's Maltodextrin. I can spell it, but I can't pronounce it. Um, because that causes your sugar, the sucralose, to raise your insulin more than the sucralose by itself. Now, sucralose is not great, and if it's all you have, the stevia or the Splenda or the like Nutritaste and stuff like that that contain aspartame and those, they will more than likely break a fast. They will more than likely uh, raise your insulin level some. How much will actually be based on you as an individual, on how your body handles insulin intake and the negativity of insulin. Um, Personally, I would make a suggestion of have your doctor do, do some tests to help figure out how insulin sensitive you are. And that would probably include a fasting test, and then even test your blood at home with like the where you prick your finger and test your glucose levels to see how your body reacts, like 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, a couple hours after eating something that you've added a sweetener to. Um, and you can even do that to realize how different it is between the different sugars, between the different sweeteners, and it might be an eye opener for you to realize, if you see it, then you might pay attention to how it actually makes you feel when it happens, and then the downside of it when you end up coming crashing down from having a sugar high, and everybody gets it. You just don't realize it. Um, so as far as cocoa goes, try to stay at 70% or higher cocoa, and read the article that I post below in this video to get more insight on just how good it is to have cocoa added into your diet, whether it's in a coffee or in another form of diet. I often will add it to my protein fluff, or other desserts that we make to make healthier desserts. Now, to go from there, cayenne pepper, also on the same website, they talk about how cayenne pepper is a natural herb that may help you lose weight. This red pepper may curb your appetite, speed your metabolism, and help you burn calories. When you add cayenne pepper to your diet for weight loss, the results will be subtle at first. Over time, you may see adding the spicy pepper to your diet helps you reach your health goals. Using it along with a healthy plant-based diet and exercise plan will yield better results. They say plant-based. I say I'm a meatitarian. I'm not carnivore. I'm a eat it all girl. My husband likes meat and potatoes. And in wintertime, we eat a lot of stews. We eat chunks of meat in it. It's all about calories in, calories out. If you know how many calories that you need, aim to get 500 less calories a day. And I'll put down a link below for the TDEE calculator that I use to determine how many calories I need to eat per day, after figuring out how much my daily calorie expenditure really is. And you might be surprised on how many calories that you actually should be eating just to maintain the weight that you're at. Taking 500 away from that sometimes seems like, oh my gosh, I'm going to starve. I'm at almost 1,500 calories. And believe it or not, unless you're eating a lot of heavy meals with lots and lots of calories to them, 1,500 can easily be managed for 2 meals or 3 meals a day and have some snacks. Me personally, I usually eat 2 meals a day, sometimes only one if I get busy during the day, and then I eat snacks, and my snacks are protein snacks, pure protein bars, or I will make a protein drink with either my protein, the unflavored, to make a protein fluff, or I will use the Optimum Nutrition with the vanilla. It's low calories. It's 2 scoops for like 120 calories, and it has very low carbs and high protein in it, and very low fat. So to make it easy for yourself to not be overwhelmed, and I've been there. Trust me, I've been there, and I've looked at everything, and I've said, "Oh my God, I cannot do this. I cannot lose weight," because you look at all the. I've got to remember what I've got to do. What I've got to do this every day. I can't do that. My day's too busy. Focus on how many calories you're eating and having a deficit. Start with that. And then work on eating healthier snacks. And then work on switching one of your meals to make sure that it's a healthy meal. There are ways of making sure that you can get yourself on the right path, and it all doesn't have to be done at once. Some people, that might be what it takes. For my daughter, for her, the only thing she's seen is that she needed to have the weight loss surgery, and she looks amazing now. And she is literally, the last time I talked to her, which I'm sure she's lower by now, it's been a week or two or more since we've talked about her weight, she was down to 217. And she originally started out in the 290s. And she looks amazing and is slowly getting to the weight she wants to be. I think the doctors want her at 175. I digress. I tend to do that. Also on the site, I wanted to mention that they talked about some of the herbs that may also be beneficial for health and weight loss overall is ginseng, cinnamon, which I've mentioned, black pepper, dandelion, mustard, turmeric, which I know for a fact does help with weight loss, is also with soreness in your muscles in your back. Ginger, cardamom, cumin, which that as well with the turmeric, rosemary, flax. I love using flaxseed in my smoothies and protein shakes. That adds a little bit of extra fat as well as added protein and fiber. I really love the whole idea of getting that extra fiber in, because none of us truly get enough fiber in unless we're watching what we eat, and we usually eat a lot of vegetables. Herbal tea, cilantro, stinging nettle, peppermint. I love having peppermint, a peppermint cocoa coffee. Milk thistle, alfalfa leaf, eucalyptus, and parsley are all herbs that can be beneficial, that you can use those in your daily meals. Um, uh, in a went blank smoothies or protein shakes or desserts or anything, any of your meals, and all of this, a little bit here, a little bit there, and see some beneficial results. Um, and on a note, and again, disclaimer, I am not a doctor. I am not a health specialist. I am not a dietitian. I'm just reading from what they are saying from this website. Cayenne pepper in supplement form may not be safe for everyone. Don't take cayenne pepper supplements if you are on medication that slows blood clotting, have a scheduled surgery, are pregnant or breastfeeding, take theophylline or theocron or Unifil, or take medicine for high blood pressure. You should also avoid taking cayenne pepper in large doses or for extended periods of time. It should also not be given to children. It can cause irritation if it comes in contact with your skin and can cause heartburn, stomach irritation. So start with a low dose and see how your body reacts to it. So make sure you heed those warnings as well, because you may or may not be able to handle intaking cayenne pepper, or might not be able to handle a lot of it. Me personally, I love the spicy foods, so I say bring on the cayenne. And lastly, and I'm going to try to wrap this up as quick as I can here. I already went longer than I figured I was going to for this video. Cinnamon for weight loss. It's been shown to reduce some of the bad effects of eating high-fat foods. It can help in overall weight loss. Its effect on blood glucose levels can also help your body ultimately lose weight. The anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties of cinnamon can provide additional help to those trying to lose weight by promoting an overall healthy body that'll process food better. It's important to note that cinnamon alone will not lead to long-term weight loss, but it might be beneficial to add cinnamon to your healthy diet and exercise plan to help you reach your weight loss goals. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon does contain 1.6 grams of fiber, which can help you reach your daily fiber goal and increase a feeling of fullness at meals. So, with this coffee, you will can have some fiber. You can have that kick for your metabolism to help feel fuller, to reduce the effects of eating maybe a higher fat breakfast or dinner. Um, it is suggested sometimes for some people to not drink coffee or caffeinated teas uh, after between 1 and 3 o'clock. Me personally, I've been a hardcore coffee drinker for years and years and years, and even brewing my coffee on the bold level that I did, I can drink coffee all day and go to sleep at night without thinking twice. The caffeine does not affect me in the manner that it keeps me awake. I do feel energized when I drink it, but I can just as easily read a book and it calms me and I go to sleep, or listen to some music that calms me and easily go to sleep with it. Now, some people may be more affected by it and may make them feel more wide awake, and if so, I suggest you make sure that you don't drink it uh, in the late afternoon or evenings. Um, Heart health, brain health, body health, raised metabolism, overall better health in a cup. So here's to drinking coffee in the morning that will help aid your weight loss. And here's to your health. If you ever have any questions on what I'm doing or what I eat, you can go on my Fitness Pal and find me. Um, and you can message me and I'll let you know what my username is on there, because honestly, right off, I'm not sure. Um, or you can contact me on Facebook or Instagram. And like I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm just a mom and a grandma and a wife and a yo-yo previous yo-yo dieter that is getting her life back on track. Oh, and good things I want to show y'all. I got the treadmill finally. Run into a girl that actually wanted the exercise machine I had, the elliptical. And just as we were getting ready to make the switch, well, her buy it, I found out she actually had a treadmill she was getting ready to sell for the same amount once she bought the elliptical from me. So I ended up, it was a win-win for both of us. And that is my demon that I work on to help get my health back in order. I try to do at least a mile a day. Sometimes I do 2 miles a day if I'm feeling spunky. Other days I look at it and say, not today. But I uh, do a 500 calorie reduction in my calories. So that way I'm burning 500 calories a day. And meaning I'm losing at least a minimum of 1 pound a week just by watching what I'm eating. I'm still eating. As you can tell, I've told y'all what I've eaten, and you can see in more in depth from my Fitness Pal or ask me questions about it. And I can share with you links or videos sharing where I've showed some of the meals I've made, the dinners I've made, uh, the desserts I've made, that not only do I eat, but my husband eats, because I make food for us. It's just me and him. So I had to make this work for me and for my life. And that's what you need to do for you. If you have a family of one, family of two, family of 10, this can be done, and it doesn't have to be hard. And I'll help you, and I'm free as long as I don't have 1,000 people trying to uh, message me, and then I might have to hire someone to help give type messages. I would be the one personally telling you what I do, and then get someone else to type everything. But you know what I mean. I'm just me, and I'm here to help and to do whatever I can to help you reach your weight loss goals. I'm slowly but surely making my weight loss goals. One of these days, I'm going to see 140, 150. Right now, I'll be happy if I see 175, 180. That will be one of my big things, because all my pants are getting too big for me, way too big. And I'm going to have to shop. But I'm going to start using belts until they look too weird on me to wear. Because when I hit 180, 175, then I'll know I'm down another size or two, and I'll definitely need to buy some more pants. But I'm going to try to hold off. I'll wear sweatpants, because I'm tightwad, I don't want to spend that kind of money, and we can't all afford to go out and buy new pants, every month or two as our body starts changing. And your body's going to change. You might not see it right away, but within a couple months, you know, take before and after pictures. Trust me, you will see differences. Get a full body mirror and put it in your bathroom. So when you get out of the shower, or when you change clothes and you're in your bathroom, you can look at yourself and say, oh, wow, that has changed. My belly has reduced some, or, my thighs have went down, or my butt's gotten smaller. It's the little wins that adds up to the big win. Enjoy your day. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I hope that you would like to subscribe, like this video, share it if you get a chance, if you think you've gained some valuable laughs or information, knowledge. And don't forget that just to live life 1 second, one breath, one day at a time. Just live your life. That's what we're doing, and losing weight doing it. Until later. Bye, y'all.